Marriage counseling confessions, not sure what to think? My F26 husband M28 had a session recently where I was saying I wanted him to be able to talk to me and express his emotions, not just his empathy/enabling for other people or the crazy stories he tells himself and ruminates on. His actual emotions. This comes after a series of events where his family really mistreated him and I felt like he was just trying to bury it and act like it didn't happen, like his entire family always does. The difference this time is it was physically violent and I no longer feel very comfortable in the offensive party's presence. He never spoke of the pain it caused him or the fear or anxiety. I see him struggling with only expressed anger one time and put up a few boundaries and is now backpedaling and acting like it didn't happen again. I'm trying to help him stop abandoning himself because it's hard to watch and hard to be supportive when I simply don't think any of it is right. This led to him blowing up and telling me he believes I want him to cut off his family and demanding me I tell him that, and he will do that. For the record, I don't want that. I just want him to process these events and feel comfortable connecting with me so I can be truly supportive to him. Ultimately, I hope one day he can stop abandoning himself, but I understand he isn't at the point in his journey and I can't force it. He then went on about how he only feels useful getting up and going to work and getting a paycheck, and he has come a long way from being explosively angry. And I agreed with him about that second part. He has come such a long way and I'm proud of him. I try to remind him of that frequently. Unfortunately, I'm constantly looking for my next way to grow, my next way to better myself, and I think maybe I'm making him feel too much pressure. I try hard not to, but he had all of this to say and it really made me feel like a villain. He also added that he spends a lot of time being sad and angry, and I said I never would have known if you wouldn't have said something. How can I support you if you don't tell me? I would like to mention we spend an hour together every evening, but sometimes the work schedule means we won't see each other at all for weeks at a time. I just am so lost right now. I thought things were okay and I pushed him on this topic of trying to help him process this traumatic experience, and he reveals he's secretly unhappy while I'm over here thinking it's all good. I would like advice on how I move forward from here. I feel like I'm as supportive as I can be with what he gives me, but it's not enough. Our husband made a confession in therapy about how unhappy he has been and I feel like a failure. How can I be more supportive going forward?